Hi guys, I'm Huntress Kitty. I'm here playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Oh my god, they made everyone hot. I hope you guys enjoy this. You can call me. Oh, it won't let me do my full thing. Can't go by Huntress because you already have a killer named Huntress. Call me Kitty. I forgot my eye. Let's see how this game is, guys. I'm so excited. I can't tell you how much I've been looking forward to this. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty and landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Honey, yeah. Don't be sassy with me. I almost drowned to death. Don't be sassy, game. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Ocean. An eternity if you catch my drift. Oh, not now. Sorry, Kitty. May I continue? Please. Please go on. Okay then. As I was. Oh boy. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of familiar waved. I don't know why my headphones beeping at me, guys. It's plugged in. I don't know what's going on. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Huh. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Huh. What will you do? Think up that face. I feel like that's maybe Nia. Nia or something, because short hair, dark, and all that. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head and build in the ground before you. I didn't read that. I thought I could click it. Get your hands there to AC. I like that. You take charge type. I missed the dialogue. I'm sorry. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for gold coin. You suppose, and you deposit it. Why, that's nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Look, I'm going to level with you. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. You're a voice in my head. How did you lose a coin? Psh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Hey! When you look down, you find a Bible sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh, how do I do it, actually? A little help, please. You turn around and see what's awaiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Ah! I will say this one right now. The Huntress is my favorite killer from DBD. Hi, Wraith. You look good. That's a good swimsuit. Oh, it's the spirit. Honey, you look... Oh, she looks so cute in that. But hi, Trapper. A little bloody, I see. Nice one piece. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and the well-tended volleyball court. Couldn't accept my ginger ale. Because my mouth just went dry, guy. Each of them oozes with undead energy. A magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? I can't do guys' voices well. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up to the monstrous line of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back. Be polite. They may be murderers, but it's always good to be polite to these guys. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. Oh! Hi, Huntress! Hi. Oh god, I just love how she looks. She's fabulous. Not the bad stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps? Maybe a little... But that's okay, it's natural. I love how my headphones just beeped at me as I was trying to make my voice sound sexy. Try hard much? Blah. I don't know, I'm getting the spirit. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced! When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strangers' residents who casually bat the volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, dang, they are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a bloody soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, kitty. You were made for this. Well, jeez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. Yeah, I think so too. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over to see what happens next. Jesus, this is Monster Prom all over again. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Excuse me, Trap. I don't care if you've got those big muscles. If this was the you'd be having a taser up that sorry before you even knew what the hell hit you. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Like, it's best just to go with what the Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. The sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why the slackjaw Morn is here. I just... Can I kill them or not? You know... Oh wait. You know you can't. At least, not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey kitty, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There are plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz, and it could be very important later. Alrighty. Very important, or not important, in whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Very. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? Excuse me. Trapper. F off. I'm the cutest chubby little girl you'd seen. And I'm a short-ass person. You don't... Chopper flexes his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super strength! Super strength would be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. True strength is up here. Okay. You expect Chopper to point to his head, but instead he taps on his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about those calves. What was your best subject in school? History, actually. History? Nice. It's important to know where you came from before, so that we're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? I love my dogs and I love my cats. Doggos. You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? Easy, red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word of pain. Wraith, why are you trying to be one of those boy? Oh god. What is your dream job? If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. I didn't say anything of running my own business. Excuse you. Best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. Okay there. I'm still going with the huntress if I can. The same. Honey. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived by myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a sec. This reminds me. Am I right? It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island, even for faceless choices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla! You got reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. Vanilla is like one of my personal favorites, honey. No. If anyone calls me a basic down below, so what? I like vanilla and I also like cherry vanilla or cherry nut vanilla. Ooh, that is good ice cream. Or pistachio flavored. Ooh. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me what's the best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. I don't end my game. Anywho, now that they know as much about you, I'm sure group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I'm pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. No! The Huntress is Trapper. Sorry, those muscles are fake. If you look at the actual Trapper from the DVD, he ain't as muscular as you, bud. I'm gonna call you out right now. I say you're wearing a bodysuit or something. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Oh god, what the hell is this? Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. Oh god, that's what all the guys... I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate you know? Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Narrator! She was murdered by her own dad! Excuse me? Because her dad had to work so much, her mother died of illness because her father had to work so much but couldn't get the money. Now issues with money issue. Oh no, wait, I remember in the spirit story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Gee, no wonder dipshit. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let those bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is. If you know what I mean. Trapper, I don't want your, sorry. I want the Huntress. She could... Okay, I'm gonna stop because I have on stream do not like this. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this thousands of times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, frog body. That's not nice. He is not nice. You love it. No. Only sometimes. Huntress! No! Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak through me. I also ate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. If I remember, I agree with Raid. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's massive but dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. How the hell do you afford it? Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly and cruelty and... Jesus. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about the volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you serious? There's perfectly good lounge to chill out right there. I'm tired, besides I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Volleyball! I wanted a huntress! I hate that I interrupted your game. So, you should finish it. Yeah! Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. Oh! I'm sort of a big kid at heart. I'll say you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. I absolutely love her outfit, man. That's so pretty. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on. Hey, it's Claudette and Dwight! Hi, Claudette! I love playing as you in Dead by Daylight! Oh, God. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, fire trainers, janitors, and every other job. Oh, Dwight looks like he's about to cry. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall herefore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudia do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy. That is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever you possible, and don't just run off various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you could do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this side. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Jesus. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I could help you with? Those two, Claudia and Dwight, did they just start mentioning something about wanting to escape? Is an escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. Don't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on the island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what will it be? Volleyball. Wow, it's exciting to... Sorry, I'm trying to do that voice and it always clogs up half my nose. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else in athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Prappa is so predictable, run on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose that yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the middle of open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wonder how long it would take her to bring up an elk attack. Well, I'm sorry, she watched her mother die from an elk. Don't criticize. Game starting up again. Make sure you're rushing close. She is really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough, and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Ooh, I just got cute by the huntress. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed their match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade? I see you working up the thirst eyeing those bouncy buns playing volleyball. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans and whispers to your ear. Who would you bet on to win, Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous? You don't want any of the killers to hear you talking about them or talking about them? If it were sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, life, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in the guy's shore? Sheesh. Oh, I think... Huntress? Oh, shoot. Huntress overheard you. Oh! Aw, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that you've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt, couldn't answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? Should I have stayed in my secret Larry? Okay. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since that's everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time to team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Claudette, are you okay, dear? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear of her lost fellow survivors. You know, the resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing, I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are cooled down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel, Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing in the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. The huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel nudged. Dwight is looking at you Oh, excuse me. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe diem. Now, go ahead and shout one of them out. Huntress, of course! Like, she's fabulous! Ooh, those missiles, though. You head over to Huntress. After all, the whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise in a way. I'm not doing the Russian voice, guys, because it is clogging the crap out of my nose, so it's just getting hard to breathe. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you. Through the brush as fast as they can, propelled toward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be a problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Imagination! What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can very much guess that. How vivid, though? I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of the cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave slick it with dew, shimmering in the moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves awaits us! Friends, enemies! We look into each other's eyes and back to the wolves, and together we all howl. Woo! It sure sounds exciting. I just clogged up my nose worse. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get a drink and blow my nose. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh, my blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone, the fun and games can't be over already. I get it, volleyball? Not ruthless enough? Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friends here has the huntress instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, kitty. Huntress waves bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's fun to hone your skills, especially when you're in new places where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim at those things at me. Hey, you can't see me though. Minigame consists of 2 parts on top of the pointer. Okay. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Target visible hidden until the pointer is rise. Press the space button to step pointer while target fail to land the target and you will lose. Okay. Ready? Show them what you got. Perfect! Perfect! Brick! I'm impressed. A worthy, oh my god, she's a casual minigamer. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent? I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am. And you got 7 points. Hash throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up! You heard him! Get to the next activity! Jesus, you're a little... Oof. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were we expecting? Some kind of grand hall and huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claude usher you to your seat, but there's a limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraither Trickster. Trickster's... Ooh, Trickster looks hot! But I'm still going for my main girl, Huntress. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expector. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds or killers and all those sticks and flusters. Hey there, you're looking good, kitty. Real good. And literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't... Look at this. Can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let the... Thank you so much. Jesus. Okay, Dwight, Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends of their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spite. We hope we all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, do you actually tell us what you're serving? What are we eating? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Oh god. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering that you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? Right? Like, you can't over a living, bud. I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true? Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, kitty, you thinking what I'm thinking? Gonna be the person on that spite, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree leaves, button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spite, you spot different appears scraps of fabric sandwiched in between layers of meat. I think it might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving the delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with a broad axe. It's perfectly tool for easily chopping anything in twine. First, who says twine? Sometimes I swear it's like we're completely for different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. You two are a ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option, obviously. The hell it is? I'll show you both my katana and send you the actual hell if you like. Please stop, I hate when you fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it, I have the skull of Azrov. Great, instead of slicing it up, we could club it to a second death. Hey kitty, you know what's best, what do you want to eat? But hurry, and volunteer to carve it up, Felix. I mean dinner. Oh, poor Felix. Otherwise this will go on for hours, no highbrow. And it doesn't matter which one does it, when they done, they'll take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooders, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold. We hated it when it got cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Okay. Brick. How did I... Damn it. That was pretty good. I like to see what you could do with less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Then it's rarely served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really being brazen dead. They're all dead, right? It's obvious. Hell, I mean. Come on, we're trying to be mysterious here. You think mysterious comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off and make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% disgusting as it could be if they just try and mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, kitty. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in the spectral form. Do you see how deep the cuts in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, it's staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I have, and that's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, kitty. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on the island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten, so it can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer is, you clearly are about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator the narrator. Oh, shit. Now, not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I'm right here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. The only one thing you must do to survive You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets even from itself. But the only one that truly matters can be learned if you answer the most important question. Who are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague mysterious, I've got to give it up to the ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. If you made many choices by now, some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's best then just to make more choices that I like. Which ones did you like? You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Hi. Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I'm falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know them, of who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy withering in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was gonna narrate the fact, not, say it out loud, single word, like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. Now that you're right talking, you just gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. That's not right. She didn't make her bunny mask. Her mom made it for her. It was a thing that her mom made. You seem quirky and cool and could do anything. Own the Etsy store, but be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Like, if I'm right from the description, her mom had made that mask, which I think it was either for herself or for her, and she would wear it for the kids that she would kidnap to try to make them feel less scared. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? Jerky, some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. When you're on a murderous island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you're really hungry and you can chow down on jerky essentially, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quietly chewing, you chose to believe it's not human thigh meat. You decided to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you really going there? You do not play around, kidder. Jeez. I just take some moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see a hulking bombshell to get all twisted up in these personal questions. Kudos to you, kitty. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in the clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who definitely is still alive but not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge in advanced human... You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching the bag of jerky. You take the bird off to collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back in an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the hair clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around to fend off whatever danger popped the strange island. Only to find its fighting cloudheads sprinting across the beach, clippers in hand, which they were waving and puffed their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary! An attendance event as scheduled! Playing stick for acute flirt points was not part of the evening's activities. I think we're pretending to be assholes! That's strictly allotted and after campfire story time at this rate. We'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's good for after. What comes after the flirting? Go, 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 go! For everyone who has gathered in the fire pits, White Clouded quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This was the narrative-heavy experience. You guys telling us that only one person gets to share, or how will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I won't be angry. I will merely chop your head clean off. No stuff much. Voice trembled. You realize that's probably it's for you. But you sorry. And when I think they're talking about me, to be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I got off track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, it's really fair to pick on the newbie. Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick that adrenaline units in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. Well, we all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I announced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. So, Kitty, who do you think should go? Damn it, that's a name. Please pick someone. I choose you, huntress, because Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Nah. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her far away eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dares step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separate safely from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of humanity. It was all who could peer into her domain, and no precious child, no fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with blood. Of so many poor souls, the hatchet she wields was been brought down brutally on the skull of many unsuspecting hunters. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they severed an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she brings them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and asphyxiate them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she pillaged from her other bodies, masks she fastened out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs, but these toys did not quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. God, my voice. I was trying to do like deep and nice for narrating. You see a tear creep down underneath the huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Sleep, my darling, tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight. Else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. He'll snatch you up between his teeth. If on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep, beneath the quaking tree. I just can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends and you both met with a silence around the campfire. I love that. The old Soviet lullaby, right? It is a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. Now I must go, the memories fear so much. On that night I went to bed to take a break and split up a little bit so they could all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you'd hear in the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace tranquility that lasts for 7 seconds before Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. Oh god. No, can I go to the huntress? Not you. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special that those in charge of the island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves and you're a bit confused, but it makes you cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Oh, hi, Huntress. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find all that stories better with the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. I feel like something got stuck in my teeth all of a sudden. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping into hot tubs with the huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. Not saying you should follow her and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I'm trying. Oh god, how long is this? You and your storyteller into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if someone jealous sharks come along, manage to jump in the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make sure something is clear. Oh, you know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No way! How cool! That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress Fox shyly twirls her hair. Oh god. Tell the truth, why did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky? It is really a well-told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start, plus the woman in the forest, I mean you, are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. I'm sorry, but I want to date this character! Don't you sass me! And just eyes there from behind her mask. She had her time in the spotlight and playing coy now. Call out her tired storytelling. You took the last statement as obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I And I'm both about to die and also maybe fall in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty enduring. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy companion. It's a little chilly, and your bigger shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We'd hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves you're about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, I'm pretty tuckered out. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, kitty. What's with her foot? I just noticed. Guys, do you see her foot? That doesn't quite look right. Only if I don't see you first. Okay, like, everyone's feet look okay now that I look at them. Ish. What's with the hunch's foot there, though? That doesn't look quite right. You make a bow hunting motion. Hunches cat and you shoot in, and then bites down. Snapping your head. At least you think that she's doing it. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. I don't know. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting. Looking at the cracking thing, your hunch's story of a half-human beast abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on the island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you dwell too much on your fate, Claudia and Dwight arrive with their own familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. Very menacing to see a smile like that. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume minimum, or other guests aren't the types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. As you relax, flicker, examine, decide might just the dial to fix it. Okay, this one will be good. I was wondering if I could get a little company. Hunch's appears innocent. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. What is that? If a celibate lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it into a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start feeling sleepy, except maybe this isn't really sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. A dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one's still undoubtedly odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go for a splash around some of the cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know. You awake, suddenly seeing looming over you. Ray stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you or either side, but nope, just staring. Oh, you're awake. I saw you at the Huntress right before bedtime, and are you making some sort of a alliance? Are you with them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before, and something seems off on this island since you've arrived, even more than usual. Maybe you could talk more about that tomorrow. Since you've got here, I just think we could have a really nice day tomorrow together. Just no idea how long I've been here with these monsters, to be honest. I have no idea either. They're just awful, boring and loud and stupid. You're different. You're a friendly son here on Milo. You thoughtful, interesting, gentle. Think we could, have fun. Honey, I'm going for the huntress, not you. Fact, just forget I was here. Goodbye. Finally on the real, for real this time, maybe. You dropped off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. How much longer is this? Wait a second, where are you? This isn't OG's. It is. It's one of those reality show confessionals room. I think today went really well. These are some of the first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end up in bloodshed. And so I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. Trial. I don't know who this newcomer will spend time tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about these others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper, oof, where do I even begin with the Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of the thing called life. Oh god, I have to read everyone. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them, even the few people tolerate. I see this up for a long time. Just let me double check if I'm still recording. Yeah, I am. And I have messages. But this person, for some reason, I would like them. Guys, I'm just gonna skip through this part because I'm not joking. I'm having trouble like breathing at the moment. I'll pause for a minute so you guys can keep going for reading, but I'm gonna try to skip this part. I'm sorry. Because my nose feels like it's clogging up. I'm curious. Is there a save? Yes. Oh god, because I've been going at this for a while. Yes. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button down below, subscribe, and comment for telling you guys what you thought of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy again, just do all what I said. And hit the bell icon to be notified when I go up next. I'll see you guys next time around. Bye-bye!